a lot of requests on the finance bill.
Yep.
A lot of questions around budgeting.
Yeah.
If you read the mood of the nation, it's very clear. Also, there's such a big disconnect between especially young people in politics.
Yeah.
We actually discussed it even when we had Sifuna on. Is how can we get more young people to be engaged, because every single decision affects our lives. But we understand why, because the young people are just like, it's too much. They just don't want to be involved.
Yeah.
But now when you have things like the finance bill, we were joking in the previous episode and saying that now buddies are talking finance.
There's a problem.
All socialites.
There's a problem.
All the pretty girls on Instagram are talking finance. So we know there's clearly a problem.
Real problem.
Yeah, and of course we needed someone who really understands it to come help us break it down. So that's why we have yourself here. Kindly introduce yourself.
So
I don't butcher your introduction. I'll talk about the girlfriends. Your girlfriends in uni.
Actually, you know me. So
it goes without saying.
I'm Kennedy Mugambi, and I am a tax and commercial lawyer, and I do a lot of tax litigation, tax advisory services, and a lot of commercial and restructuring services. I've participated in the finance bill, and actually, you're very, very right. And I've actually had these discussions over time, and I feel like taxation is a topic that should be introduced to even the smallest children at a very young age. Even it should actually be a subject in school, a compulsory subject in primary school, so that people can understand the dynamics around taxation in Kenya, because taxation is one of the most sure things that you're going to interact with as you do business, as you're employed, and technically everything that you do, you're going to deal with taxes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's, it's crazy because I hadn't spoken to Ken in a while. Then randomly, I'm actually driving on the expressway. I see, Ken. So I pick Ken's call, and then we're catching up. We spoke for a while, actually.
Yeah.
Then I don't know how we ended up talking about the budgets, taxation, and how you are involved in the finance bill. So when the conversation comes around finance bill, then I'm like, oh shit, Ken!
the guy.
Call fucking Ken. He was involved in the whole process.
Yeah.
But so right before we get into it, also, you were also viral on Twitter at some point.
Yeah,
tell us about that.
So Cheques, you know me. Before we started, well, so let me start. Before actually I met taxi sasa nikichapa hustle serious. I was a taxi driver, and at that point I was trying to become a lawyer. So most of what I was doing at that time is I was moonlighting as a taxi driver and raising my school fees to become a lawyer. So I made enough money, went to law school, schooled myself, and when I passed the bar exams, I made a small tweet. I've been a taxi driver, but now I've passed my bar exams. I'm gonna be a lawyer, and that tweet blew up. Went crazy.
I remember. That's crazy.
So that's me. That was in 2021. A lot has happened along the way. I've grown as a tax and commercial lawyer. I've done a master's in tax.
So taxi to tax.
So you're in the right place. That's easy. Like when we speak about the finance bill, actually 2022, 2023, 2024, and 2024, now 2025, the current finance bill. I've participated in more so like sending or drafting the recommendation to the national the committee, now the finance committee, and I believe I have a background in the two finance bill, 2024, 2025, and a lot now around taxation.
Yeah, that's fire, bro. But kudos to you, man.
Cheers, man.
I remember literally, I think because you came to my house around the same time you just got in your taxi car, and this guy was telling me about how now he has to do this to pay for his school fees. And just seeing you go through that grind and finish.
That's
Imagine.
That's a beautiful journey.
That's such a beautiful story, man. So,
that was quite a journey. It was quite a journey. It was a good journey.
No, congrats, man. The resilience.
Yeah.
The thing within yourself, that drive to like whatever happens, I'm just gonna see myself
to be
through this.
done.
And look at you now, man. So super proud of you.
So this is so many serious consultants.
I see you.
Congrats to you.
Is it taxi still there?
Come again?
Is it taxi?
Oh no. I moved on from the
that
taxi business because the dynamics pia ni complicated.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
But I tried to to
get
like
someone to-
to have a blend of both, professional life and taxi, hiring some drivers. And
It's too much.
It's too much.
Yeah.
I'd rather concentrate in what I'm good at.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, kudos, man.
Over 26.
This is
The Brunch Club.
Over 26.
Welcome back to
The mics are closed.
Genius.